So I have just editioned 21 prints, as you saw in that time lapse. And now it is time for cleanup and a bit of a review of the gorgeous Canson edition, is what it's called. So the way that I clean up is I have a trusty, in this case, white pages, Adelaide, 2012, 2013. I use runners around my lino block to keep my lino block contained. So I'll just pull those, which just keeps the area cleaner. So there's a little tip for you. The masking tape sticks it down. So that's, where did I put my rubbish bin? Down here, underneath the table. So that just keeps my block contained on the table, so when you run your roller over the top, it doesn't move around, and also it keeps your roller really flat. So there's another little tip. I'm just going to make sure you wear oversized gloves for cleanup. Easy slip on and slip off. Got a floppy hand. So what I'm just going to do here is just scrape off as much ink as possible off my sheet of acrylic. And I've actually talked to my local sign people who manufacture all sorts of signage and got a piece of acrylic that is the size of my table here. And I've made my table just a little bit higher so I'm not bending over a lot, which is another tip, because you know you're on your feet a lot. So lids on my ink, that's there. I'm gonna put my gloves on. Have I got some rags? Yeah. So I clean up with good old vegetable oil, just the cheapest that I can find at my local supermarket. As you can see, my container has been filled a couple of times. I just buy it in bulk, use it for cooking. Also pour a little bit over my ink where it has been. And my gloves could be a bit dirty, so to save cleaning up again, I do a rag system. Clean rag around my roller so I don't have to clean the handle. And just roll, I probably should have rolled off as much ink as I could to start in my trusty white pages, telephone book, the directory. And I just roll out the oil over everything that I have got ink on. And so the oil will break down the ink. So that's there. Then I will find some dirty rags, and then look, can you see that? Just literally, I might just turn this around just a smidge more. It's a gorgeous spring day. Have a look at the light that's coming in through the window. But you can see here, just with vegetable oil, it literally, so this is pure oil-based traditional inks. And this is Fletchy. Hey Fletch, come here. Say hello everyone. Can you say hello? Good boy. It just literally wipes off. So, and then the oil that's on there, we'll just clean the residue off my spatula. And that's done. Like, it is so simple to clean up. A lot of people say, oh, you know, using oil-based inks, really horrible way to work, you know, quite toxic, etc. But it's just clean. a little bit of veg oil, and everything just comes in clean, doesn't it, Fletchy? Because he's walking around sniffing everything. So I'm just going to put a little bit more on here so I can clean my runners. And then at the end of it, I just hang my rags over my cleaning bucket, and they just eventually dry, and I just rotate them, and pending sort of when they do get quite tired, I can just go in the bin. But can you see just how clean, how easy that is? And that's just vegetable oil. Perfect, just like new. Well, like how they started at least. I'll just roll that over there, and re-dip. Like so. But what I like about oil based inks too is the viscosity. They are stiffer. Well, I find that they sit on top of my print. They don't tend to, the ink doesn't tend to fall off the edge. Where some inks are a bit looser in their consistency, or their viscosity is a bit wetter. And I'm sure that there's a proper term for that. But that's clean. That's how I found it out the other drawer. I just need to pick it up without getting ink back on it. Done, clean, just like that. And I'll just get a little bit of spray and wipe and just wipe on that. Now, my roller. There's a bit of an art in cleaning rollers. So that's been sitting there soaking with the oil. See how, can you see? It's nearly all off. So the oil, and then you just roll it off, get as much as you can. Like you can see, just with vegetable oil, good as gone. Put a telephone book away. Keep my hand all clean because my hands are dirty. And then it is just a bit of, got a special spray and wipe, that like a spray mixture that I use on my rollers because it's just easier. And you just watch what I do here. I literally just, once I get it coated, I'll just use a clean one. Put some there, put some there. And then it's a rolling action. And you just roll it. And yeah, it just comes straight off. It's easy as that. All clean. All clean, all done. So that's finished. My addition is done.